The security measures you're considering implementing in the photo service will make the system much more secure. But wait a moment, the user information and event information may be contained in the logs. If the log system isn't secure, none of the rest of the system is secure. Watch the lesson that describes the problem, then come up with your own solution. When you're ready, continue the lesson to see a sample solution, and remember that the sample solution is not the best possible solution, it's just an example. Your design might be better.
Now it's your turn. Okay, so we're going to take the concept of defense in depth, and we need to apply it to our very critical security of the log files. So let's take a few minutes here and let's think about this. Now the log service has not been secured, so we want to consider basic and more advanced methods to isolate or securing the service. Ideally, you want to come up with, say, 3 steps that you can take to increase security in the infrastructure. So go ahead and design a solution. We'll take a brief pause here. You can also pause the video and kind of think about this previous design here, even if you want to print this out, or just kind of, logically think, what would you lock down, assuming that all of these have open trust and communication. All we have is a workflow of business logic, but maybe we haven't explicitly introduced different security mechanisms into each of these different services. So I'm going to pause here briefly. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we came up with. So in this case here, we wanted to talk about identity access management. A lot of these logs are pretty much just application driven, so we might create service accounts to protect this when sending data to our logging server. We will implement both internal firewall rules and create this on a pure virtual private network. This is all log data. It should never need to be exposed. And in this case, we'll also create service accounts that will allow us to communicate on behalf of these applications directly to Bigtable. And we're also going to create private networks. So in this case, the logging server can have 3 virtual private NICs. These can all be on private networks. There's no reason for these individual servers or services to talk to each other. They only have to talk to the logging service. So they will all exist on their own isolated network, but they'll also exist on the back-end network for the machines that they have to capture logging data from. But the logging server is going to be the most unique because it's going to reside on multiple networks to ingest all of this data.